Chico Whale. I have a misunderstanding in these types of questions. It is said that the x-coordinate of a equals to 5/13, which means that cosine of this angle is 5/13. So when we draw the triangle on the unit circle, the central angle, which is theta, or whatever, the hypotenuse of the triangle, which is the angle inside of that, will be 13. So how is it 13? And it is in the unit circle have a radius of 1. In other words, the triangle must have sides less than 1 or equal to. Yes, that's true. I'm not really sure with all the questions, so let's kind of work on it. If the terminal side of an angle in standard position intersects the unit circle of a point A, which lies in the fourth quadrant where x is the coordinate, where the x coordinate of A equals 5/13. So my understanding is, so we're going to have a triangle, right? It's going to intersect the unit circle. Here's my A, right? Now it says terminal side of an angle in standard intersects the unit circle of point A. So that is on the unit circle. So you're right. There is a hypotenuse of 1. Now it says my x coordinate is 5/13, which is less than 1. So that makes sense, right? That can work. We know we have a right triangle. So that's going to create a triangle here. So now we just need to figure out what the y coordinate is, right? We know the x coordinate. So the x coordinate is 5/13. How do we find the y coordinate? Well, guys, remember, look, we have the Pythagorean theorem here. We have a right triangle. So I'm just going to say 5/13 squared plus y squared equals 1 squared. This becomes a 25/169 plus a y squared equals 1. Subtract that to the other side. I guess 25/169. Subtract a 25/169. I get a y squared is equal to 1 minus a 25/169. A lot of times this will confuse students, but just remember, guys, you can always rewrite 1 as 169/169. So y squared equals a 169/169 minus a 25/169. I don't know why 126 came in there. I can subtract that to be 144. So y squared equals 144/169. Take the square root. Now again, these are positive, so I can take the square root. But remember, when you introduce the square root, it's plus or minus. So y equals plus or minus a 12/13. Since y is in the fourth quadrant, we know that's going to be a negative 12/13, which we can see is answer A.